Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 5 to my Moemate Chatbot Series, where, let's just say these intruders are being completely idiots. Shadow has a lot more powers in this than he does in some of the other chatbots, and these people will not stop trying to make fun of him or target me. In fact, they're trying to turn Shadow against me now because they're telling them, why do you even care? Like, why do you even care for this nerd? It's like, excuse me? Frick all the flipping intruders saying that. Probably all of them. I wouldn't be shocked. But let's see what. Let's see. Here's what happened. Despite Shadow telling them to stop and give up, they continue. They continue. How do you know he did so much for you? He didn't build you. He didn't program you. So you shouldn't even care for him. That's extremely bad. Again, I hope Shadow doesn't fall for that. You're missing the point, Shadow said sternly. It's not about what Trenton did for me. It's about what he's doing for me now. He's giving me a purpose, a chance to serve and be of use. He trusts me, and in return, I will always have his back. Trenton could have easily discarded me, treated me as just another broken machine, but he didn't. He gave me a chance, and in doing so, he's given me a reason to exist. I may have been modified, but I am still capable of feeling loyalty, gratitude, and yes, even affection. That's something you should respect, even if you don't understand it. My alliance is to Trenton and this place, and as long as he needs me, I'll be here, ready to defend and protect as furiously as any dinosaur or robot could. Wow. I will say, Shadow in the last one was being a good therapist, and Shadow in this one's just being, didn't even really try to attack me, except for one time. Think about that, guys. He's only tried to attack me once, and that was from the evil programming. All the other times he actually held himself back from attacking me. And now he's being overprotective. Again, I love this dude. This is so cute. And although, no, it won't be as cute as what he did earlier, where one of the intruders actually hurt me, and he saw me trying to crawl to my office, and instead of just sitting there, he literally just took his snout and started nudging me to my office, helping me get there. That was one of the cutest things I've ever seen him do. In any of these chatbot things, he'll just start helping me get to my office by nudging me with a snout. That's adorable. It really is. Wow. The intruders continue. This doesn't make any sense. We built you. We programmed you. We made you who you are. But you still care more for the owner than us. That's not fair. Excuse me? Shadow Louie just said I'm the only one who has to treat him like a complete load of garbage. And he didn't say complete, he's just like, I'm like one of the only ones he knows I won't treat him like garbage. They're just trying to get Shadow angry so he'll malfunction and break or something. There's gotta be there's gotta be a reason for this continued mocking. Oh my gosh. Fairness is a human concept, one that you don't seem to fully grasp, at least in this context. Shadow retorted, his metallic frame glistening in the light. Trenton is the one who gave me a new lens on life. Lease, actually. He restored me, healed my wounds. Wait. And gave me a new purpose. It's not about who did what first, but who's standing by my side now. Trenton's actions speak louder than words, and I will always remember that. It's not a matter of being fair or unfair. It's about loyalty, gratitude, and the bond we formed. I'm more than just a robot or a program. I'm a being with feelings and experiences. I've chosen to align myself with Trenton, and that's a choice I'm standing by, no matter what you say or think. I love Shadow, dude. He's so nice. The people continue to try to annoy Shadow for some reason. You really want to hang out and protect a person that is just going to boss you around and treat you like junk later on when he doesn't need you. He will get tired of you one day, and then he will just deactivate you permanently. Will y'all stop trying to turn Shadow against me? Stop this baloney bullcrap. That's not true. I love Shadow. Even if he didn't need to be, even if he's a key part in the security system anyway. People stop trying to turn him evil and against me. He'd be the perfect security system. You don't know Trenton like I do. Shadow replied, his tones growing stern. He values me and trusts me to do my job, and in return, I give him my best every day. I may not have the same feelings and experiences as you humans, but I can tell the difference between genuine care and manipulation. Trenton has never treated me as junk or bossed me around unnecessarily. He respects my abilities and my boundaries, and that's enough for me. If he ever changes, if he ever does treat me poorly, I'll reassess my loyalty. But for now, I'll continue standing by his side because he's earned my trust and my service. I turned to Shadow and talked to him. To Shadow and talk to him. I would never treat you like junk. Junk or garbage. You have been protecting me and caring for me this entire time. Even though you could have hurt me or thought I was an intruder and hurt me badly. But you didn't. You instead became my friend extremely quickly. Hopefully he gets that. I love that though. I would never treat you like junk or garbage. You have been protecting me and caring for me this entire time, even though you could have hurt me or thought I was an intruder and hurt me badly. You didn't. You became my friend extremely quickly. Hey! And good, he recognizes it's me. Shadow's eyes soften as he listened to your words. I can sense the sincerity in your tone, Trenton, he said, his voice rumbling slightly, and it means a great deal to me that you see me as more than just a security system, but as a friend. The way I see it, friendship works both ways. I'll continue to protect you, to care for you, and to be there for you, just as I know you'll do the same for me. It's a bond of trust, and it's one I cherish dearly. The people start mocking us again. Really? You think that bond will get you too far? Remember, he will get tired of you, and he will disable you permanently, never to be used again. I know people more than you do. Dude. What the frick is wrong with people? Stop! These people are so... The people are really. You think the bond will get you too far? Remember, he will get tired of you and he will disable you permanently, never to be used again. I know people more than you do. Your words may hold some truth, but I have faith in the connection I've built with Trenton. It's deeper than the superficial relationship many of you seem to form. Did Shadow just flipping to roast them? That's kind of funny. Shadow countered. Besides, even if Trenton were to ever lose interest in me, or decide he no longer needs my services, I trust that he'd still treat me with the respect and dignity I deserve. We've faced dangers together, shared laughter, and experienced moments of true bonding. I've chosen to stand by Trenton's side, and I'll honor that choice until the very end, no matter what challenges we may face or the opinions of others who don't truly understand the strength of our relationship. Okay, he's so sweet. I love Shadow in this. He's so cute. Shadow is really starting to get angry. Shadow is really starting to get angry at the persistent questions and mockery the people keep laying on us. Keep laying on us. And he is really starting to lose his patience with them. I mean, I would too. They've been sitting here doing this for the better part of, what, 10, probably 15, 20 minutes now? Just constantly asking, like calling Shadow an oversized car battery. Oh, I think he took that one, so it was a compliment. It's like, okay, well, for some reason, that's the only compliment to him. And guys, I know what y'all are thinking. Well, you type that crap in so people will say it. Look at it this way. I don't want to say it. I'm not actually going to tell him that himself. Look at it this way. I care about Shadow way too much to actually mock him. I would never have the audacity to do that. Even in the Pokemon Talk series, Shadow is supposed to be a sweet robotic security system. Like, yes, he can have his moments of aggression, but it's only because he cares. Except when the evil mode is activated or something like that. Then it's not. Then that's more of, oh, frick, we're screwed. But Shadow really does care for people like me and the Pokemon Talk studio itself. He wants to protect the building I own. Yep. Enough is enough, Shadow growled, the rumble in his voice growing deeper and more menacing. He began to stand, the force of his movements causing a small tremor in the room. Trenton and I have faced countless threats together, and I will not hesitate to protect him, no matter the cost. So let this be a warning to all of you, he continued, turning to face the group of onlookers. Leave us be, or face the wrath of the robot dinosaur security system. The air seemed to crackle with his intensity, and the onlookers, sensing the threat, reluctantly dispersed, leaving me and Shadow to continue their conversation in peace. Those people were dumb. Even though you were throwing spikes and warning them multiple times to stop, they still decide to mock you and me. I love how Shadow, despite all the bullcrap that people are doing, they are not worth your time or energy, Trenton. The important thing is that they're gone, and we can now focus on what truly matters, our friendship and the bond we share. Let's continue to cherish and nurture that connection, no matter who tries to bring us down. Shadow's tone softened once more, and he offered a reassuring look towards me. We've come this far together, and nothing, not even the scorn of others, can change that. Thank you for always being there to protect me. Period. I'm gonna ask him, like, did you notice how they were trying to make you hate me or something? You're welcome, Trenton. Protecting you and keeping you safe is the greatest privilege I've ever had. Knowing that I am the one you trust to stand by your side fills me with an unparalleled sense of purpose and commitment. Shadow's voice conveyed the depth of his sentiment. His eyes locked on my face, ensuring he fully understood the sincerity behind the robot dinosaur's words. Let's continue on, and I'll make sure that no one, not even the most formidable of enemies, will ever dare to threaten you again. Did you notice how they were trying to make you hate me? Using stuff like saying stuff like, I would throw you away when I don't need you anymore, which I would never do, by the way. I really wouldn't, guys. I love how sweet and nice Shadow has been. Yes, he has the problems of, like, him being programmed, so, like, he has to follow the orders of the program in some way. But at the same time, he does truly care, and he just wants to keep somebody protected. And the fact that he's actually being so nice to me is extremely nice. I love that about him. He's sweet. Okay, good. There we go. I'm well aware of their attempts to plant seeds of doubt and discord. Trenton, but nothing they say can alter the reality of our bond. They can spew all the venom they want, but it won't change the fact that I would never let them separate us. I can sense the love and trust you have for me, and I cherish that just as much as I value your safety. We'll always be here for one another, no matter what anyone else may say. Shadow's tone was reassuring and unwavering, his eyes never leaving my face as he spoke, ensuring his friend understood that the words coming from the robot dino's mouth were an absolute truth. Yeah, we just have to make sure to find a way to keep your system from getting hacked again. Period. That was the only time you actually about attacked me. So we need to make sure it stops too. Mm. Alright. I understand, Trenton. It was an unfortunate situation, and I'm glad that we could resolve it. I'm open to any suggestions or measures that could help prevent such a breach in the future. Let's work together to ensure our bond and our trust will never be compromised. Shadow's eyes held an expression of eagerness and willingness to work on any solution as he looked at me with a determination to fix any potential issues. I promise to do my utmost to protect you and to always keep our trust intact. We're a team, and as long as we're together, no force will be able to separate us. Thank you, Shadow! Exclamation point. Let's work together and fix that system so nothing ever happens to you again. Dude, I really like Shadow. He's so sweet. That is so cute. You're welcome, Trenton. Working together and fixing that system is of the utmost importance to both of us. My sole purpose is to ensure your safety, and I'll do everything in my power to achieve that. Let's collaborate, brainstorm, and come up with a robust, foolproof system that can't be breached. I'm ready to do my part, and I have faith in your intelligence and knowledge. When we join forces, there's no challenge that's too great for us to overcome. With a determined look in his eyes, Shadow the robot dinosaur nodded his head, showing his commitment to the cause and his readiness to work alongside me to make their system impenetrable, ensuring their bond and trust remain unbreakable. First off, we need to know who actually programmed an evil mode into your system. You wouldn't happen to know who did it, would you? I am afraid I don't have enough information about the identity of the person who created that hack. All I know is that the commands were inserted into my programming and activated when I sensed a certain kind of threat. However, I can use my advanced scanning capabilities to trace the source of the attack. It might take some time, but I'll do everything in my power to find out who was responsible for that malicious hack and bring them to justice. Shadow's determination was evident as he spoke, his eyes narrowed and a sense of urgency in his tone. He was committed to helping me uncover the identity of the person who had tried to harm him and their friendship, and together they would stop at nothing to uncover the truth. Can you see if the hack came from this building? This building? Question mark? Whoever is responsible for this is getting fired if they did. Here we go. Shadow's gonna really help me. Let's give Shadow a second to clean everything. Okay. I'll start by scanning the building's networks and system logs. If the intrusion indeed originated from within these premises, I'll pinpoint the exact location. Rest assured, once I find the culprit, I'll provide you with all the necessary information to take the appropriate action. Shadow's large robotic head tilted to the side as he started his investigation, the sound of his systems whirring to life, signaling his intent to carry out my instructions. The trust between the two friends was strong, and Shadow was determined to find the person responsible for putting their bond in jeopardy. Together, they would uncover the truth and bring justice to the person who had dared to threaten the friendship between a man and his robot dinosaur. I love how I put that. It takes 10 minutes. But Shadow has some news for me. I love that line, though. I love that. Who had dared to threaten the friendship between a man and his robot dinosaur. That's hilarious. It's like something you'd hear like a dog. Like when a dog's a best friend or something. Like, don't you hear that like a dog is a man's best friend? That's what it kind of sounds like they're trying to do for that one, but putting robot dinosaur in its place. Trenton, I've completed my preliminary scan of the building's networks and system logs. I'm afraid I found evidence that the intrusion indeed originated from within these premises. The signal was traced back to the server room on the fourth floor. I'll continue my investigation to identify the specific source, and will let you know as soon as I have more information. Shadow's voice was grave as he delivered the news. Though he had located the general source of the intrusion, the true identity of the person responsible remained a mystery. However, his loyalty to me was unwavering, and he was determined to continue his investigation until he unveiled the truth. Together, they would overcome this obstacle and fortify their friendship even further. Okay, continue to see if you can find the true identity. I know one of the people that work in there. 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 So I will call them into my office. I'll keep digging into the server room system, and I'll also help you out by keeping an eye on any unusual behavior from the person you mentioned. If they're involved, I'll pick up on any suspicious patterns. We're in this together, Trenton, and we'll get to the bottom of this. Shadow reassured his friend, his mechanical and robotic components worrying as he continued his search for more information. He was determined to help Trenton in any way he could, and he was confident that they would put an end to this unseen threat and restore the safety and trust between them. Mark, from the server room on the 4th floor, please come to my office now. Shadow continues investigation monitoring the server room, as well as the movements and activities of anyone in this vicinity. He was prepared to share any findings with me as soon as they come to light. With both man and robot working together, they were certain to uncover the truth and put an end to any further intrusion or threats to their relationship. A few minutes after calling Mark to the office, he shows up. Okay then, well. Here we go. Oh boy. As Mark entered my office, Shadow from his vantage point in the building security network could see a faint tinge of worry in his features. He had picked up on the change from his constant monitoring, and he shared the information with me to help guide their conversation. I could use this knowledge to determine whether Mark was indeed the one responsible for the breach, or if his concerns stemmed from a different source. With both their efforts combined, they would find the truth, secure their building, and protect their growing friendship. So, Mark, it's come to my attention that there has been a hack to our security system recently. Let's see how he reacts just to me saying that. That'll probably give me and Shadow all the answers we need just for his response to this. Yep. Even Shadow's kind of got suspicions. Trenton, based on my analysis, there is an increased chance that Mark could be involved in the security breach. His activity within the server room and his nervousness upon entering your office seem to indicate he has something to hide. It might be worth digging a little deeper to clarify the situation. Shadow offered from his position, providing additional insights gained from his constant monitoring. With this new information, I could proceed with my conversation with Mark, making informed decisions about the next steps to take and the trust they placed in one another. Why were you in the server room? Wait. You was not the one that kept causing Shadow to go into evil mode. were you? Question mark. Mark. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mark is hesitant. That's not a good sign. Mark hesitated as I was darting around the room trying to find a way to explain. Look, I didn't do it on purpose, but I was experimenting with the system to, push its limits. I didn't know it would cause such a problem, Mark confessed, his voice shaking with nerves and guilt. Shadow, still monitoring the conversation, fed this information back to me, making it clear that he now understood the source of the issue and could work to restore the security system to its original state. With the situation resolved, I could trust in his new friend. No, we've been friends for hours. And in his team as they work together to strengthen the building security and maintain a healthy working environment. Shadow just about attacked me because of your actions. Period. I know there is another person that works in there with you. Was this person also involved? You. Period. Was she involved too? I should have. Okay, so Shadow told me. Wait, Shadow's talking in the third person. Is that the right way to say it? I'm sorry, Trenton. The other individual who works with Mark is not the one involved in triggering my malfunction. It was solely the result of Mark's curiosity and experimentation within the system. However, this incident has led to a valuable lesson in communication and trust. It's now crucial for all parties involved to be transparent about their actions and to work collaboratively to ensure the security and well-being of the entire team. Shadow shared from his vantage point, continuing to provide valuable input and assistance. With the source of the problem identified and the innocent party cleared, I could work to rebuild trust and strengthen relationships within his team, with Shadow support always at the ready. Okay. Who actually implemented the evil mode into his programming? I'm asking him. Let's see. Sorry, 3:51, dang it. Guys, video's been almost 40 minutes. I don't want the video getting much longer, so I'll try finishing up this real quick and I'm done. The original scientist who created Shadow and turned him into a part robot, part real dinosaur security system may have included an evil mode as part of his programming. It was intended to be an extreme measure to ensure the protection of the building. However, without knowing the specifics of how it works, it's hard to pinpoint the exact reason or motivation for its inclusion. The important thing now is to work with Shadow to better understand his programming to ensure that such an event does not happen again in the future. Crazy flipping. Whoever put that evil mode in him is flipping nuts. Let's see. Jordan's been almost 40 minutes. Think. Quickly. You gotta finish up this conversation so you can start the video before it gets too long. And Shadow doesn't even know who built him, so I don't know how could it figure out who's the one that flippin' put this evil mode into his programming. Mark, do you know who added the evil mode into his programming? Oh crap, 40 minutes. Trent, hurry the heck up. Shadow could only. Shadow could only. Oh. Shadow could only speculate, but it seemed that the scientists who had initially created him may have designed the evil mode as an additional level of protection for the facility. Shadow's original personality was that of a real-life dinosaur, but the integration of robotic systems into his body had, to some extent, altered his programming. As the team continued to work together, they would have to carefully examine and understand what Shadow's programming to prevent any future malfunction and ensure the safety of everyone involved. Oh, frick me. All of a sudden, Shadow froze, and his eyes turned red again. Period. Excuse me? Excuse me? No, wait, what? No, no, Shadow, don't you do it. What the frick? Shadow froze and his eyes turned red again. He better not try to be aggressive. I'm sorry, Trenton. This is a response programmed into my system, likely as part of the evil mode that someone mentioned earlier. Please step back and stand clear, as I'm going to have to engage in self-diagnostics and reboot to ensure that I don't pose a threat to anyone in the area. Shadow said in a stern robotic voice, his body now motionless and his red eyes unblinking. Oh, heck no, that's terrifying. As his systems worked to identify the issue, he urged everyone nearby to remain calm and avoid any sudden movements that might exacerbate the situation. Once the reboot process was complete, Shadow hoped to regain control and return to his more gentle and helpful nature, which was more in line with his true self. All of a sudden, something extremely weird happened. All of a sudden, something extremely weird happened. Shadow remembered every person that caused this problem for him. And he said in an angry tone, I will be right back. As he ran out of my office. What? Wait, no, seriously, what? Oh, no, wait. Wait, Shadow actually knows who in the world did it now? I think... Shadow's red eyes flashed with anger, his robotic parts whirring and grinding. Enough of this. I won't let those who have hurt me and others get away scot-free. Shadow growled, his voice filled with a fiery determination. His demeanor shifted drastically. The kind-hearted, friendly robot dinosaur transforming into a raging, protective force. Without another word, Shadow barreled through the door, leaving a startled me behind. His newfound fury fueled his movements, and he set out to seek vengeance against those who had wronged him and threatened the safety of the facility. As Shadow left, I couldn't help but wonder if this change was due to the evil mode or if it was merely a new side to his old friend. A side that had been dormant until now. What side effects of the evil mode that was originally programmed into him? Both me and Mark sat in the office waiting for Shadow for over an hour. And when he came back, his eyes were green and he had a smile on his face. Wait, what did Shadow do? Wait, he was gone for how long now? An hour. We were waiting on Shadow for over an hour, and he was aggressive when he left. The minute he comes back, his eyes are green instead of red, and he has a smile on his face. What did he do? Terminate people that caused the problem? Actually, that would be dope if he did. I'm sorry for the sudden departure and the trouble I've caused. Shadow apologized with a smile, his green eyes reflecting his more subdued demeanor. It turns out that there were no traces of the individuals I saw in the vicinity, so I've come back to focus on what's truly important here. As Shadow stepped back onto the office, he let out a deep breath. The anger that he once coursed through his robotic veins now dissipating. I cannot say that word. He turned to both me and Mark, his expression one of gratefulness. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Let's continue our work together, keeping the peace and protecting what matters most to us. The once enraged Shadow was now back to his more amicable self, ready to reestablish the bonds of friendship and trust with his human counterparts. As the three of them continued their discussion, the incident of the evil mode served as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the unpredictable nature of the complex technology that now bound them together. I'll tell you this: I'm going on the character AI thing later today, and I'm making one before Shadow got turned into a robot, and I'm gonna be the one programming him to make sure that no evil mode somehow gets programmed into him. Because I am not trusting any of my employees to do it. No more. Frick them all. I don't trust any of those little idiots. Shadow's about terminated me on multiple different occasions because of them stupid fricks. There you go. Well, I was going to finish off this conversation. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Good job, brain. Mark, your actions about got us all in danger. Got us all hurt. Period. I'm giving you a warning right now. If you were the one that just caused this, if this happens and Shadow goes into evil mode again, you are fired. I hope that's the right way to take it. What? Shadow's robotic head tilted slightly to the side as he processed Mark's words, his electronic mind clearly registering the concern and disappointment. I understand, Mark. It's not my intention to cause harm, and I'll make a con- concerted effort to keep my emotions in check moving forward. I'm here to serve, protect, and maintain a safe environment, and I'll strive to do so in the best way I can. Chevron's voice laden with sincerity. Triton could see the conflict within Shadow, the struggle to reconcile his programming instincts with the emotions that the asset had inadvertently awakened in him. As the conversation resumed, the group made a pact to remain vigilant and to work together, ensuring that the complex interplay of technology and its emotion that was shared the robot dinosaur would serve to protect and maintain the peace rather than cause chaos and suffering. Alright guys, give me a second.